Today we're going to work on our balance. So all you need are 3 little objects in front of you, preferably that will stand when you tap them. They fall over, it's not the world, something that would spill or be glass that would break, as well as 2 light weights that you could utilize as we're doing some of these moves. The first thing I would like you to do is start with a nice wide open stance. You're going to roll the shoulders back, keep your spine nice and long, and just hinge from your hip. Think about creating a line between your heel and your hips, and then your hips and your shoulders, and then coming out of the crown of your head. If you want to hold onto your objects or the weights in front of you, that's always an option. Take that nice inhale, contract the quadriceps, and lengthen your spine. Try to sink into this a little bit. Soften the knees. Feel that space in your hip. Lengthen once again, push back. Bend. As I sink, the spine stays straight. Lengthen one more time. Walk the hands over to that right corner. It can be up or down. Nice inhale here. Big exhale. Press and contract both of your quadriceps. Other side. You can always take that hand to your shin or your shoelace, but try to keep your spine as tall and straight as you can. And then take those hands right to the quads, shoulders back, and sink with your upper body nice and tall. Reach. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, up. Sweep and reach. 2 more. Sweep. One more time. So I want you guys to start with your light weights. The first thing we're going to do is go into a triangle pose with weights. Now, as we work that balance here, I've got that left foot lined up straight. I know it's harder to see here, my foot's straight, but my right foot, my heel is lined up with the instep of that opposite leg. I'm going to take that deep breath in and sink here, tuck my elbow. First, just reach nice and long, give yourself a nice stretch right along your side. Take that inhale, and then let's open up right here into triangle pose. Take that big breath in. You can either look to the ceiling, look directly in front of you, or to the floor. From here, tuck, bend and reach. Inhale, bend and reach. Exhale, open and reach. Now that knee is bending as far as is comfortable for you. If you can bring it parallel to the floor and really create that nice open space and stretch in your hip. 4 more. 4. Without any extra stress in the body, we have enough of that on our own. 2, 1 more. And rest. Now all I'm gonna do is switch feet. Line up here, my left with my right, shoulders back, tuck the elbow. Just trying to line up my hips first, relax through the shoulder. Take that nice deep breath. Open up into that triangle pose. You're trying to square off your hips here and your shoulders. Take that nice deep breath in. Bend and reach. Open. And 2. 3. And 4. Now sink as far as your hips will allow. 5, but try to maintain that nice posture. 6, and alignment. 7. 8. 2 more times, you guys. 9. 1 more, reach for it. And 10. I'm just going to rotate my toes forward, take my weights, place them out as far away as feels comfortable, and sink my Chin as low to the floor as I can, keeping that nice long spine, contracting the quadriceps. I'm gonna go ahead and soften those knees, place my hands on top, and roll it up. Walk those feet in. We have our 3 objects in front of us, okay? So all we're gonna practice first is holding those arms out, finding that center of balance by balancing on that right foot, and then tapping that left, and I'm gonna try to lift up the knee as high as my waist. 1, 2, 3. If you need a chair or wall, that's fine. 4, 5, 6. Inhale, exhale. 7, 8, 9. One more time, you guys. And 10. Shoulders down, roll the hip. Everything is about movement and creating space in the body, working that balance, coordination, same time. Ready? Find your center. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold that belly button really tight. 4. Stand up as tall as you can. 5, 6, 7. 3 more, you guys. 8, 9. Lift up the knee as high as you can. And 10. Fantastic job. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. So we're going to do a little bit of a front snap kick balance move here with our weights. You have the option to work your biceps here at the same time. So I'm going to use weights. I'm going to drive from here, my left knee up, and I'm going to try to kick as I lift. Now notice I don't want to lift up here because I don't want to hurt my neck. The movement is 90 degrees, pulse, and then with that leg, kick, and just pull it back in if you need to, tap your foot. Ready? Inhale, exhale. 1, tap, tap. 2, 3, 4, contract your quadriceps. 5, no tension in your neck. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good, you guys. Take that hip and roll it out again, but let's really exaggerate it. Rewind it the other way. All we're going to do is kick the other foot. Notice if one side is better than the other. We always have a dominant side where balance is a little bit easier. Ready? I can kick, tap, or keep it up. For 2. Try to find the focal point here. 3, 4. It helps with that balance. 5. When we focus. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. Very nice, you guys. Go ahead and drop those weights. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. We have our 3 objects in front of us. I'm going to go ahead. I can always hold my weights if I want to. I'm just going to hold my arms out in front. Always make sure your weights are in front of you to prevent you from tripping and slipping with your weights around you. So from here, I'm going to lift my knee above hip height. I'm going to tap to the left, to the center, and then to the right. Now, every time I come back, I'm going to try to lift that knee back up to the center. So tap, lift, and then I'm going to come back to the beginning. Inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. Feel free to use weights if you want to. 3. We have 2 more times with this leg. 4. Pull your belly button nice and tight, you guys. 1 more. And rest. Open. Create that space in your hip. And rewind it. Very nice, you guys. We're just going to switch to the other side. Relax the shoulders. Don't feel any extra tension in that head and that neck. Find your center. From here, tap, lift, center, 1. Inhale, exhale. And 2. Inhale, exhale, and 3. 2 more times. You're gonna notice one side is always a little bit easier, you guys. 1 more time through. And rest. Very nice. Open it up, roll the shoulders back, sink your energy down nice and low. Now from here, I want you to rotate as far as you can. Have your weights pulled in nice and close. I'm gonna hold from here, my weights, elbows into my side, rotate the knees out as far as I can. Think about those inner thighs, and then pop up here to a lateral raise. 1, 2, now think about right here, your spine is super tall, you guys. Crown of your head is right to the ceiling. Try to prevent leaning forward or lifting your elbows higher than your shoulders. Squeeze, inhale, exhale. Now you can go as heavy as you're comfortable with the lateral raise. 3 more. 2. Now I want you guys to stay low and pulse. 1, 2, try to prevent that hinge forward. 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, stand up tall, rotate your toes, hinge from your hip, lengthen your arms, and stretch it out, you guys. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. Soften the knees, walk everything back up and in. Now, we're gonna come up here just to our right tiptoe. So my right tiptoe is gonna be up. I'm still gonna be in that plie, but from here, I'm gonna sink, keep the pressure through the toe and the heel here, and pop it up. 1, and 2, 3, 4, nice and tall, you guys. Beautiful job. 6, 7, 8, tummy's tight. 9, now stay with me here. We're gonna try to pulse, same time lateral. 1, 2, 4, doesn't work, pull the weights in. 8, and rest. Awesome work, you guys. Just so it's easier to see, you're gonna go ahead from here and come up on that other tiptoe. Shoulders back, spine nice and tall. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3. Open up here through the inner thigh. 4. Dig and push, squeeze you through your glutes. 6, 7. Exhale on the way up. 9, 10. Now from here, pulse it. 1, 2. Don't shrug. 4, and 6. Push through it. 8, and relax it, you guys. Fantastic work. Bend your knees, place those weights down. Find the center here. Cross, number 4 stretch. You can always use a chair, push those hands together, and sink the energy down just as low as you feel comfortable. Nice big inhale. Big exhale again. Find your focal point. Push it back up. Switch. Number 4. And sink. Remember, it doesn't work. I sit on the chair. Number 4, stretch. Great stretch to do while you're sitting, having breakfast, checking your emails, reading a book, watching TV. And then bring it back up. We're gonna come down here, you guys, to the ground, and we're gonna try to hold a plank and tap in between. If for some reason it does not work, you can just hold a regular plank. All right, so I'm gonna hold for my palms here, you guys. If I have an issue with that, I will hold for my elbows. The goal here is gonna be to reach with the object in front of me, trying to keep my hips square to the floor while I do that. So from here in that plank position, I want to make sure that I'm close enough to the object in front of me so that I can tap it. And I also want to make sure that my palms stay underneath my shoulders. So if I'm like this, I don't want to be back like this and hurt my shoulders. I want to be directly over the top, hips nice and square, belly button pulled in, so that when I reach and tap, I can maintain that neutral spine. All right? So big breath in, you guys. Here we go now. Tap, 1. Switch. 2. 3. And 4. Now pull your belly button really tight. 5. Find if you can do it from your elbows. 6. Keep those hips square. 8. 9. One more time, both sides. And relax it, you guys. Push back into a puppy pose. That's when your hips stay high and your head comes low. In the morning, it's all about waking everything up, you guys, so go easy and gentle with your body. Take a big breath in. As we push back here into a down dog, we're really waking up those hamstrings. So from here, just a little bicycle. I don't know about you, but in the morning, my hamstrings are nice and tight. Go ahead from here, just left to right, guys. Soften from here, the crown of the head to the floor. Sink the heels. In the morning, generally, my heels, even with shoes on, do not come to the floor. If you are lucky enough to have open hamstrings and your heels touch, fantastic. We're going to walk from here, the feet into the hands. Nice supported forward bend. I can take my hands to my shin and then slowly roll it up. Okay, so from here, I'm hip distance apart, and I'm going to step back, you guys, with that left leg. I want my hips to stay square, that way my balance is always awesome. Okay, even from this position, I can feel off, but if my foot is here, I'm going to feel a heck of a lot more off than if it's hip distance. From here, I'm going to draw my hands back and then lift up and sink that energy low. No tension or stress in my neck. I'm going to reach nice and long. I have an option here. Maybe I have a bad hip. I can bend and tuck and still sink. I don't have to lengthen that leg. If I can, I'm going to come up on that tiptoe, lengthen, square my hip, and reach without losing my neck. So from here, you guys, we're going to come to prayer position. I'm going to rotate towards my bent knee with my left elbow. Rotate in and try to line up those hands. If it doesn't work, that's fine. I can take my hands here. I can come here just a little bit. The idea is to rotate as far as you can. Big inhale. Nice exhale. Rotate back. Reach, straighten the legs, and step back up. Switch feet. Feel that nice strength in your legs. Hip distance apart, either sink, bend your back leg, straighten it, up to you. Reach for the sky. Don't lose your neck. Take a nice deep breath, you guys. Where's the crown of your head? Reaching to the ceiling. Where do we feel tight? The body gives us clues where we're holding tension, and then we work on creating space there. Palms come together. I'm going to rotate over this bent knee. Now, nice deep breath in. Maybe one side's a little more challenging than the other. Keep it hip distance. If you need to go wider, that's fine. Big inhale, you guys. Nice exhale. Back to the center. And step it up. Wonderful work, you guys. All right, so we're going to come to a tree pose, which is this. I can come down low. Come to the middle, I can come all the way up here. It's about where you feel most comfortable. If you decide you want to try this with weights, you're going to grab your light weights at the same time. So I'm going to externally rotate here my left leg. I can start low, and I can gravitate as high as works for me. My hips are square. I'm going to go ahead from here and open first my left arm and rotate the right palm towards you. And then switch. For 1, inhale, and 2. Now maybe just standing in tree pose is enough. 3. Try to keep that knee rotated out as far as you can. 4, 5, 6. As soon as we start moving the arms and working our balance at the same time. 8. A lot of concentration, coordination. 2 more. 1 more time, you guys. And rest. Place that down and roll it out. Go ahead from here and rotate. Okay, now we're just going to switch to the other foot. So again, I can decide, maybe my hip is tight on this side, or maybe I don't want to come all the way up. If I feel comfortable, I'm externally rotating that hip as far as I can. I'm going to open from here with that right, left up. 1. Exhale, 2. 3. Nice and tight. Find that focal point, you guys. 4. You guys are pros. 5. Exhale for 6. 7. 8. Let's do it 2 more. 9. 1 more time. And rest it, you guys. Fantastic work. Go ahead and just take your hips side to side. How far can you push that hip out from one side to the other? 2 more. 3. And 2. Just push through the opposite leg and back up. Roll back, you guys. Wonderful job. Now I'm going to take my weights down again. This time, what I'd like you to do is we're going to go ahead and open it up. Come to that square hip. I'm going to take that left leg behind me. Now, I'm going to try the same hand and same leg to tap here as I extend my back leg. Okay? So from here, same arm is going to come forward, same leg is going to come back. Big breath in. Find your center and tap. You can keep your back leg lifted. You can lift it up or tap it down. Ready? Tap. 2. Tap. 3. And 4. Try to return to a complete standing. 5. 6. And 7. Now your standing leg is working your glute medius. 8. The top of your glute. 9. 1 more. And rest you guys. Awesome job. There's a lot of things that are happening. When we work our balance and coordination, not only is that a great benefit, but you're strengthening your assisting muscles that you normally would not spend as much time on. Okay, so think about how often during your day do you actually bear weight on one side of your body for a long time. Generally, we walk upstairs, we do things that do require stepping, but we don't take a lot of time on one side. Now, I'm going to switch. So from here, lift and extend. Take that big breath in. Now find that center. 1. Exhale. 2. It's far enough away. 3. Where you kind of have to reach a little bit. 4. Exhale. Focal point. 5. And 6. Exhale for 7. Exhale for 8. 2 more times, you guys. 9. 1 more now. And 10. Great work, you guys. Quick little tiny cardio move. All we're gonna do is some little directional jumping jacks. If it doesn't work for me, all I do is step tap. We're gonna go 5 in each direction, circle it around, and then come back the other way. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to rotate left. 2, 3, 4. Left. 2, 3, 4. Left. 2, 3, 4. Again, make sure those weights are in front of you so we don't trip. Now we're going to rotate right. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more. And relax it, you guys. Fantastic job. Go ahead from here and pick up those weights. Now, we're going to come to a combo move. Anytime we do a combo move and it doesn't work, I pick one move that works well and I go with it. What I'm going to do first, you guys, here is make sure hip distance apart. I'm going to come back first here into a lunge. Bend my elbows, take the weights to my shoulder. Then I come immediately to a curtsy where I step behind far enough where if I feel like I can, I bend and I open to a lateral. I come back to the curtsy, hip distance, and then I bend the knee and reach. You've got several options there. Figure out what works best. If you want to use a chair, you can do that as well. So it's lunge, curtsy, lunge, knee up. All right, nice deep breath, you guys. Step back with your left. Lunge, curtsy, lunge, knee up. Lunge, lateral curtsy, curl, and 2. So lunge, curtsy, lunge, and 3. Standing leg, it's a lot of work. Lunge, curtsy, lunge, abdominal muscles in. Lunge, curtsy, lunge. 5 more. If you take a break, take it. Curl, lateral, curl. 4 more now. You can just do the arms. 3 more, you guys. Lunge, curl, lateral curtsy, and 2 more now. I'm really feeling that medius, that glute of the standing leg at the top. 1 more. Curtsy. Goodness gracious. I'm going to bend for a second here. Lengthen my standing leg. Shoot my hips. Take a nice inhale. Contract the quadriceps. Shoot the hip back. Big breath in. Big breath out. I'm going to go ahead from here if I need something to help me. I'm going to bend this knee and pull back. Sometimes the stretch doesn't work. You can always place your foot on a chair. Big breath in. Nice big breath out. Push your hips back. Relax the shoulder. All right, you guys, now we're just going to repeat that on the other side. So now my weight-bearing leg, I'm really going to feel that. So the top of your glute here, you guys, is your glute medius. So the standing leg, when I stand on that for a long period of time, that is the muscle that I'm really accessing. Assisting muscle, that's why everything gets fatigued, okay? All right, so from here, you guys, shoulders back, belly button in, hip distance, lunge, curl, curtsy, lateral, lunge, hip distance, knee up, and left. Lunge, curl, curtsy, hip distance, 2, lunge, curtsy, lunge, and lift. 3. Make sure your hip distance and legs start to get real close together here. 4, curl, lateral, curl. 5 more. Hip distance, lunge, curtsy, lunge. 4 more, you guys, you got this. Curl, lateral, curl. Let's do it 3 more. Curl, lateral. Let's do it 2 more. Lunge, curtsy, lunge. Let's do it 1 more. Feel that medius working, that minimus working. And rest it. Awesome work, you guys. Lengthen. Push the hip back. Draw the crown of the head in front of you. Relax that. This is okay. Whatever works best for me. I try to stretch my quadricep. If I can grab my foot, naturally the knee's here. I'm gonna try to line up my knee, open up my shoulder, and reach. Nice inhale, big exhale, and then let that go. All right, you guys, so we're gonna come down to the floor. We're gonna do a few ab moves that require a little bit of balance. If something doesn't work, you've got a regular crunch. You've got tons of other exercises, you guys, that work, and you know that for yourself. So the first move that we're gonna work on here, you guys, is lifting the knees and bringing those shins parallel. If that is hard, I would just lift up one leg at a time. Now, what I'm gonna do from here, you guys, is I'm gonna make sure nothing is behind me. I'm gonna roll back. Now, I'm gonna take a nice inhale. My knees are already soft. As I rotate up, sometimes people like to use a little bit of momentum. You can hug and lift, okay? I would like you to try, if you can, to lift without, use the hands to help you if you need it. Ready? Inhale, exhale. One. Remember, I could do one leg. If it doesn't work, come up and down. You do you. Exhale. Inhale. Now I want those shins parallel if you can lift them, you guys. Exhale. Tummy's tight, belly button in, back is flat. 4 more. I know you got a lot with your hip flexor here working. 3, 2. One more time, you guys. And rest. I'm just gonna lengthen those legs out for a moment. Sit up nice and tall. If I feel like I can hinge forward, grab onto those toes. Imaginary line between my toes. I'm gonna try to lengthen my spine. I'm not rounding. If this is enough, if I inch here, I don't want you to round your back. Come as far forward as you can. Take that nice deep breath in. Make sure neck stays in neutral. And then go ahead and walk it back up. Now, coming into a side plank requires a lot of balance. It also requires a lot of work, you guys, on the shoulder. Sometimes that's not an option. If I feel like I can still come to the side and I still want to get some work involved here, I can add a nice side leg lift instead, okay? So from here, we're gonna go ahead. I have a few choices. I can bend my bottom knee, pop it up, like so. I can also take my top leg instead and lift it like so. Every time I have to make sure, you guys, that my elbow is underneath my shoulder. To come to that side plank, I'm gonna lengthen, tuck my elbow in, and then reach. Okay, so I have 3 different moves that we're gonna do. We're gonna start here with our elbow bent, either with the knee down at the foot, and you're gonna rotate the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more times. Lift the oblique and rest, you guys. A lot of work. Lengthen from here. Pull the knees in. Reach out nice and long. T. Big breath. Okay, say for instance, I cannot lift up. This time up for 2, down for 2. All right, you guys, knee, foot, lengthen. This time, we're gonna reach the arm and try to reach all the way underneath and then come back up. This time, if you feel like you can cross your bottom foot to your top, and that will help with that rotation as you come under and then pop it up. You can also stagger your feet. Ready? And 1. And 2. 3. Either way, if you just hold, you guys, 4, fight for it. 5, 6, you guys. One more time, pull the knees in, open to that T. Our last one is a hip dip. Now, I could try this again, you guys, from here. And I could dip my hip and lift. This is a great way to practice being able to just hold and see if your shoulder can even hold you up, okay? We have injuries and things that prevent us. Sometimes the move just doesn't work. Otherwise, it's 1, 2, 3, back down. All right, so this time, you guys, I can use my hand if I want to. I'm gonna dip my hip and lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dip and lift for 5, and 6, and 7. Shoulder, elbow, one line. 9, and 10. Awesome job, you guys. One more time. Let's bend those knees in. If it feels comfortable, bend the top knee in. Feel that nice stretch here. If you'd like, lengthen your top leg, grab onto your toe. Take a great big breath here, you guys. Bend and relax. Come back to your center here. And then take a moment and take the bottom of your knees out. Now maybe the knees are way up like this. We could always take them out further. I want you to take a moment here and imprint your spine. Pull the belly button in, nice and tight. Interlace your hands and push your palms to the ceiling. Now take a moment to really imprint. Pull the belly button in, you guys. Relax the shoulders. I want you to think about making an imprint of your spine. Draw from here and open. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Lengthen and open. And then from here, bend the knees. We're going to rotate over to that side again. Gently push yourself back up. And then we're going to repeat that, you guys, on the other side, okay? All right, so I can bend and keep this elevated like so. I can bend my bottom leg instead to help me lift. Maybe one side of my shoulder's okay, or stacking lift. The first move is that rotation or the leg lift. All right, here we go, you guys. Make this count now. 1, 2, exhale, rotate. 3, 4, stack your shoulders and your elbows. 5, exhale as you rotate, you guys. 7, 8, you guys are amazing. 9, one more. And 10, relax it, bend those knees in, and stretch it out. You guys are so strong, reach for it here. You can always stay with these stretches a little bit longer. If you prefer, you have up for 2, down for 2, elbow tucked, bent, lengthen if you can. We're reaching. This time I'm going to take that bottom foot, cross it over the top. Lift my hip, make sure my elbow's under my shoulder, and rotate. 1, 2, 3, exhale as you reach. 4, 5, 6, I'm really working that oblique here, you guys. 7, but it's a lot on that shoulder. 8, 2 more. 9, one more. Rest it, pull it in, and stretch it out. Big breath here, you guys. Always listen to your body. Your body's going to give you clues and signals and go, nope, that's not right. Either it can be the form that is completely off, or that the body is giving you a message saying, no, maybe I have an injury there, I'm not quite ready for it, okay? So what we're going to do next, you guys, is dip the hip. I can take from here that top arm if I need to. I'm going to stack from here the feet if it works. Left, dip, 1, 2, 3, 4, lift it, 5, 6, and 7, 3 more, 8, and 9, one more time, you guys, and 10. Fantastic. work. Bend the knees. If it feels okay, hug that top knee in or lengthen that leg if it works. Take that big breath. You can always use one of your objects to rest your foot on. Nice deep breath, you guys. This stretch is great if you have any hip IT band issues. This is a really good stretch for that. You can also use your resistance band around your foot. Bend that back in and rotate onto your back one more time, you guys. All right, so from here again, I want you to imprint your spine, pull that belly button in nice and tight. This time, really maintaining that connection with that low back. I want you to go ahead from here, press from here, that low back, think about that pelvic floor. Imprinting, interlace your fingers and place your hands directly behind your head. Without pressing a lot of pressure into your feet, all I want you to do from here is just lift high enough so that your shoulder blades come up, but that your low back is pinned to the floor. Ready? Now force the air out, reverse flips. 2, 3, try to lift up your right foot. 4, 5, try to lift up your left. With your low back pinned down. 6, try to lift it a little higher. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, pulse at the top, don't let your low back come off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, and 8, and relaxing, you guys. Awesome work. We're gonna go ahead here next, and as we roll back and roll up, we're gonna try to roll up here and come to a V-sit. Now maybe sitting like this will be enough for me, and I can work on alternating one leg and then the other. I can stay here with my hands behind me and lift, okay? So the goal here is to use the balance, take that big breath in, roll back, roll up, lengthen the legs, pull them back in. Now, if I feel comfortable doing this, I can take my hands behind my head. Now, if I want to try this without the momentum of the roll, reach and lift. Four more. Roll it up, kick it. 3, 2. Now hold your V-sit. So either hold here, bend here, try to straighten out your spine. Actually, your back wants to fall. Lengthen, and if you can, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your knees, interlace, C-curve with your spine. Awesome job, you guys. All right, we're gonna come to our side here. Now this does require a little bit of balance on one leg from a kneeling position. Maybe your knee does not allow you to do that. You can do it from standing up. All right, so from here, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead here and take that left knee, bend it, and rotate my back toe and line up my shoulder here in my palm in order to reach that top arm. Level 1, I can just focus on doing this. Okay, I want to watch my neck. What I'm going to do from here is open and find my center of balance. Knee pull, knee pull. I'm going to draw this knee back into a scorpion. All I'm doing is bending the knee and rotating this foot behind me. Now I'm going to take my foot to the floor behind, drop my hip down, pop it back up, and add a side kick. I understand that's a lot of stuff. If it doesn't work, we have our knee pull, we have our scorpion. Eliminate the dip if it doesn't work. Knee pull, scorpion, toe dip, hip lift, kick, knee pull, scorpion, toe dip, hip lift, side kick, knee pull, watch your neck, knee pull, scorpion. Squeeze your glute, toe dip, hip lift, knee pull, keep that knee up, knee pull, push back, dip your hip, the knee still stays up if my knee works that way. Reach Squeeze, side kick. 3 more, knee pull. Knee pull, scorpion, toe dip. Last 2, you guys, reach for it. Scorpion. Let's do it one more time. Knee pull, scorpion, toe dip, hip lift, and rest. Awesome work, you guys. I know it's a lot of information. Go ahead from here and push back and settle down. Rock your hips side to side. Always come to a move that works best for you. Simplify a movement so one you can do really, really well. And then from here, reach and lift those hips up in puppy pose. Palms underneath the shoulders. Tuck your chin in. You've got that cat here really round. Exhale, open. Inhale, tuck. Open, exhale. Inhale. Exhale one more time, you guys. All right, now we're just going to come to the other side. All right, so remember, too much. From standing up, I can do a knee pull, you guys. You make the movement work best for you, okay? But try something every day that scares you. Maybe you're like, this is terrifying, this looks terrible. Try it one time. If you hate it, that's fine. Do a move that works. So take a big breath and reach. I have my knee pull first. That back toe is solid and rotated down. I bend the knee. I try to keep that leg up. I reach. I pull back in. Keep my knee high and just kick it behind me, squeezing right here, that minimus. Take my toe to the floor, dip my hip, and then right into a side kick. Knee pull, scorpion, toe dip, side kick. Knee pull, scorpion. Squeeze and lift. Exhale. Knee pull, scorpion. Toe dip. 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Knee pull, scorpion. Toe dip. Side kick. Knee pull. A lot of stuff happening with my assisting muscles, which is why this one is so hard, you guys. But really work it as much as you can. Do 1, 2, 3. Rest it. Whatever you got to do. You got your glute minimus working and really activating, as well as your medius. Just 1 more, you guys. Knee pull, scorpion, toe dip, and side kick. Awesome, fantastic job. I'm going to take my knees out as wide as I can, sit my hips back, and relax my head, neck, and shoulders. Big breath in, you guys. Big breath out. You can also come here to a rabbit pose. That's with your knees in. You take the crown of your head to the floor, grab onto your heels, rotate your toes down, really exaggerate that round of your back by tucking the chin in towards the chest. Similar to this, but really from down here, really pushing through the heels, creating that nice space in that low back, pushing the heels away. Now, I'm going to come here, you guys, next into that bird dog. So this is where we are lengthening and lifting the opposite arm and the leg. I can use a light weight to do this if I want to. I can use 0 weights. I don't want a weight so heavy that I cannot extend the arm here and here, holding the weight easily because I can hurt my neck if I do that. So from this position first, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and extend my right arm and my left leg. The goal being, if all else fails, to lift up my heel so my hips stay square. I don't care if you're down here and you're not even using your arms. You are going to focus on squeezing your glute and lengthening and lifting your heel. Same thing as I execute my arm, I want to make sure that I'm not shrugging and lifting, rounding my back, everything is nice and long and straight. And if I feel like I can hold a weight, then I'm going to. All right, so palms underneath the shoulders, knees under the hip, weight here in that right hand, right foot curl. curled under because that left leg is the one that's gonna kick back. So I'm gonna take that big breath in. My palm will be facing in towards me. I'm gonna lengthen and reach parallel with my hip. And then draw everything back in. I can tuck my elbow and then reach, or just pull it back. 1, 2, square your hips. 3, engage your abdominal muscles. 4, squeeze your glute, press through the heel. 5, square your hips. 6, 7, engage that core. 8, you got low back, you got core, you got shoulders. 9, you got medius, minimus, and 10. And let it go, you guys. Push back, relax. Now, if you feel that movement in your back as you're lifting a weight, maybe it starts to fatigue. If it feels tired, that's fine. If it hurts, you don't do it. We're just trying to build strength and create that balance in the body. Okay, but you have to do that smart. So big breath in, you guys. We're just doing the other side. Now from here to the left, curling my left toe under. Most importantly, square the hip. Ready? Reach. 1, 2. Doesn't work. 3, slow back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Push back, you guys, and let it go. Take a moment, settle. If this is uncomfortable, try that puppy pose where your hips are high and your head is low. Take a nice deep breath, you guys. Walk your hands in, cat-cow. Create as much space as you can in your spine, in between the vertebrae. Curl your toes under and push back, downward facing dog. Now I'm going to try to settle. Now I noticed for me that now my heels come down maybe an inch more than they did when I first started. I'm going to lengthen here and come back to that bicycle. Big breath in, you guys. Settle those hips. Just 10 times. If I need to from my elbows, from here, I can come to a dolphin pose, walk my feet back a little bit more, and then sink to that plank, and then push it back, okay? Either from that downward facing dog, into the high plank, or the dolphin. 1. Now sink the crown of your head to the floor, drop your heels. 3. Exhale. 4. Square your hips. 5. Engage your abdominal muscles. 6. Make sure your palms are on your shoulders. 7. Engage and squeeze your glutes. 8. 2 more, guys. 9. Let's do it one more time now. Now I'm going to walk my hands into my feet. If this doesn't work, any which way that works, soften and roll it up. Awesome work, you guys. Now, just one more move, and then we're going to do some nice big stretches, you guys. All right, so from here, what I want you guys to do here is come back with your weights. We're going to go ahead here and take that nice big breath in. We're going to be trying to balance here on the tiptoes, okay? So ankle strength, think about this poor little ankle trying to hold the rest of the body up, right? So we want to try to strengthen our ankles as much as we can, you guys, with our feet. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come to an upright row as we come to a calf raise. So nice deep breath in. 1, and 2, and 3. All I want you to do is just pause for a second on the tiptoes. 6, 7, 8, don't shrug your shoulders. 9, and 10. Now I'm going to try to maintain the balance and just pulse. If I want to do that without weights, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax it, you guys. Heels in, toes out, shoulders back. Belly button comes in. Open up your elbows, okay? Now this time the movement, similar to what we did when we did our tree pose, you're gonna open up from here, pop it up, back down. 1 and 2. Pause for a second, squeeze your calf. 3, balance, and 4. Don't shrug your shoulders. 5 and 6. Exhale, 7, 8, 9. Rest for a moment. Now to do my minis, I can just hold here. I can hold here. Here, here, any which way. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax it. Rotate your toes in. Now, as I try to do pigeon toe, my feet naturally just start to go out. That's fine. We're just trying to work the different parts and the areas of our calf. As we do this and work the balance here with the ankles, take that big breath in and build that strength. This time, lateral raise. 1, 2. Try to stick your heels out to the side as much as you can. 4 and 5. 6, find that center of balance. 7, 8, 2 more times, you guys. 9, 1 more now. And 10. I'm gonna rotate back in just one more time because I kind of lose it, and all we're gonna do is pulse, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work, you guys. Now from here, let's open everything up one more time. This time, I don't need any weights. I'm gonna open back up again to that first move. Let's see how triangle feels now. Oh, I have a little bit more space, a little bit more room to breathe. Take that nice deep breath in. And then I'm just gonna rotate behind me. Ready? Open. Keep your hips square and lined up. 2. And reach. And 3. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more time, you guys. Follow it. All we're gonna do is switch to the other side. Let's see if we can create a little bit more space there. Shoulders back. Nice deep breath. Rotate. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. 3. 2 more. So up tall then, and reach. One more time, you guys. Reach. And open. Walk your toes forward, relax here. Hands on your quads. Lengthen if you want to use your object in front of you one more time. Push and lengthen your spine. I want you to really focus on feeling that space here, you guys, in your hamstrings. Lengthen your spine, sink your ears in between the arms. Take a nice deep breath in. Walk your heels in and then sink your hips down just a few inches. Maybe a little bit easier than we started. And then from here, gently push everything back up. Tremendous job, you guys. Let's sweep the floor for 3. Inhale, exhale. Just one more time. From here, draw the hands into the heart center. Roll the shoulders back, push through your fingertips. Look down towards your left toes. Create that space on the right side of your neck. Chin to chest, other side. Look 45 degrees over to your left side. Take from here that left hand over the back of your head. Imagine here that you're just trying to smell the armpit a little bit, make sure nothing is too bad there. Take your right hand and tuck it behind your back. Now the goal here is to really feel this in that trapezius, the top here of your back. Relax your shoulder. And then lift it back up, you guys. And then last time, 45 degrees, directly over the top. Think about right into that armpit, relaxing through that left shoulder. Deep breath in, you guys. Let's go ahead and take 3 big breaths now. Inhale, positive. Exhale. Anything negative. Take another big breath in. All the things that serve you, all the things you have to be thankful for. Pull those things in and let the rest of that stuff go. Draw from here the hands on the heart. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, gently bow your head. Namaste. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today.